Tim O'Malley with Tim Priester about 3 hours before kickoff between Notre Dame and Georgia Tech in Lane Stadium. And Tim, when Notre Dame travels and plays ranked teams on the road, they generally struggle, 3-10 under Brian Kelly. And I bring this stat up not because of the past, but because it pertains to tonight. In those 10 losses, a 32-8 turnover differential. I don't need to tell you who leads in that regard.
Right. Well, Ian Book's going to have to protect the football, and that's the main concern, I guess, with a young quarterback making his fourth career start coming in here. It's going to be difficult to communicate. You have a new offensive lineman at left guard, losing Alex Bars. So it's going to be a challenge. There's no doubt about that. I think one of the things that I mentioned once I got to Blacksburg was that of the 24 starters, including punter and kicker for Virginia Tech, 16 of them are redshirt sophomores or younger. This is a young Virginia Tech team that is transitioning this year, but I don't think that the fans are going to have that in mind here tonight when the game starts. They're going to be backing the Hokies, and it's a real challenge for Notre Dame. Ian Book making the start on the road. Can the defense continue to do what it's been doing? But I still think that if they can communicate well and protect Book, I think that Virginia Tech has a very young defense, and they're going to have difficulty stopping Notre Dame.
And Notre Dame has an experienced defense. They may have a lot coming back next year, but this is their second year playing in the system, and it is that front four, especially the nickel package, where you get to see Khalid Kareem inside, Aquara and Hayes at defensive end, and Jerry Tillery, the playmaker in 2018. That's the type of thing that travels, no matter what's going on with inconsistencies on offense, or if Ian Book has, maybe his first little bit of drama, a little something to it where it's not that easy for him because he's had a relatively easy go of it, but that pass rush is going to be involved in tonight's game.
Yeah, it will be, and I find it interesting now that Josh Jackson is out. You're hearing a lot of talk from Virginia Tech that, well, Ryan Willis was better and they wanted to make the transition anyway, and that may prove to be correct. He's a Kansas transfer. He had a very good game last week, 322 yards, ACC Player of the Week in his first start for Virginia Tech, but he's 6'4", he's not real mobile. And you talk about that Notre Dame pass rush, I think they've got a chance to really give him grief tonight.
We fittingly saw Frank Beamer when we were checking in because I think if Notre Dame is going to lose this game, it's not only turnovers, but Virginia Tech's going to have to return to that Beamer ball method of winning. Notre Dame's special teams has been very good since the Michigan game. This is an ultimate test tonight because there have been a lot of special teams gaffes on the road in these losses that Kelly suffered the last few years.
And Beamer ball continues at Virginia Tech. They've had 11 block kicks since Justin Fuente got here, which is a couple more than they had in the 5 previous years. It kind of slipped away prior to Fuente in the last years of Beamer. So they have 1 block punt this year in the opener against Florida State. Notre Dame's pretty good about protecting Tyler Newsome. But you'll have to keep an eye on that, and the block kicks also include Justin Yoon, who's been very good this year.
And Notre Dame has fallen behind early in 8 of these 10 losses we've talked about by at least 2 touchdowns early in the game, and 7 of them, 10-0 to Michigan also. Honestly, I think if they avoid a poor start here tonight, it would be hard for Virginia Tech to keep up with them for 60 minutes.
I would agree with that, and I think everybody around this program, the confidence that Ian Book has brought to this program, from the support staff to the offense as well as the defense. I think the defense is better because of what Ian Book has done offensively. So, yeah, absolutely. He's the calmest guy in the world, at least he was during the week. I counted a half dozen times where he used the word fun when he talked about coming in here to Lane Stadium. We'll see how fun it is for Ian Book and the Notre Dame offense tonight.
That's it for us pregame. We'll be back postgame with instant analysis after number 6 Notre Dame takes on number 24 Virginia Tech from Lane Stadium.